Hi, this is Lawrence Tanner, public address announcer for the Los Angeles Lakers. I've always been a fan of great pass, so let's see a little showtime this week on Top Plays. Here are your State Farm Top Assists. We start in the ruck with Ipaw running under the rim and relaying the no-look alley-oop. That's quick.
And a shot from a little earlier as the Hornets get off the team bus looking very focused. They want to leave town with something to show for their efforts. Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. Here are the starters for Charlotte. Miles Bridges is out there with Miller. Then it's Ball. Then it's Smith. And it's Williams in at the center, locking down the middle. And for San Antonio, Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's Fleming in at the 2. A cross-conference rivalry between these two teams, Grant, a sign of some high-level basketball in their past.
Well, you think about finals history. I mean, that's when the East meets the West in the playoffs. So, sure to expect some fireworks here tonight.
And the Spurs start out with the ball. Here's Rodgers. Pass to Sohan from outside the arc. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Smith with it to the paint. Here's Williams, and the layup falls.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Here's Charlotte. The 3, Smith gets the 3 ball to go.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Rodgers, pounded by Ball. Pass to Sohan. Let's go with a 3. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Personal foul.
Now one on Ball.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
Maybe the first thing people notice about Sohan, his hairstyle, Richard.
Yeah, it can be pretty eye-catching there, VA. I agree, but it does maybe distract from his play, which can at times be unique and just as flashy.
Here's Charlotte. 4-point game. Here's Bridges. Good D by Wembanyama.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Here's Rodgers. It's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Ball. His last outing, he had 24 points. And that one's goes.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Here's Rodgers. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Ball left side. Bridges down low, down low. Here's Miller. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
There's the drive. Rodgers, that's good.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Here's Miller. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Here's Rodgers, pounded by Ball. Rodgers misses.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Bridges misses. San Antonio trailing here. Rogers misses.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
Thanks to their stellar defensive intensity, they registered a ton of stops in that one.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face. Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
A minute 37 left in the first. Smith right side.
San Antonio foul.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
You got a piece of it.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Pass to Bagley. And out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at Charlotte, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
When I look at San Antonio, they haven't stormed out of the gates, but they're still in a good spot. They just have to work some things out. Still, though, a very impressive squad.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for San Antonio, Rogers. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Hornets have gone 5 of 9 from the floor.
San Antonio foul. Rogers. First personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good.
Shooting for Charlotte, Stevens. 2 shots.
And so he hits both. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Here's Rogers. It's tipped. 51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Stevens, and counted from 12 feet.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter here. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Here's the 3. The Hornets pull it in. Walton's got 4 rebounds in the game. The Hornets with a lead. Poole outside. Smith outside. Here he goes. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Thomas, that's good.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
And here's Smith. 6 points for him. Poole outside from behind the arc. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
You give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
And so it's Charlotte with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen from the Hornets, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sohan and Wembanyama. And it's the great one in at the point guard position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Grant, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that now.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, B.A. The analytics say dunks and three-pointers. But that makes your offense almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range.
Thanks. The great one in the last game against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He ended up with 26 points, and he really showed up on the defensive end as well, using all of his versatility. And after being on a losing streak, he came up big and helped them get back in the winning column. Thanks, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. And here's a look at the top shooters last season. No wasted chances among this group. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Pass to Sohan. Here's Rogers. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Now here's Williams. Bridges outside. Here's Ball. Releases. Kept alive. Williams misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Poole from long range. Connects from downtown. Poole's got 6.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan, and everything falls into place for a team.
To the inside. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Miller, covered by Johnson. The 3 from Ball. Barlow grabs a miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Rogers misses.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Poole. Rebound San Antonio. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team.
They won both of their meetings last season. You love to pull that off against another powerhouse.
I don't know, but I do know that they're looking at the possible finals matchup. These are 2 of the league's most dangerous teams, no doubt.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte, coming off that win against the Sixers.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
And the Spurs making a change here. Thomas has checked in.
How about another big cheer for him?
1:36 left to play in the first half. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Ball call.
So it's San Antonio now. For San Antonio, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. The great one passes to Thomas. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. The 3, Smith. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Smith's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
If you get any space, LaMelo will find you, so be ready. I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. for three. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Rogers, that's good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
The Hornets have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Smith finds ball. 35 seconds left in the first half. Bagley, no good.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs.
Substitution on the court.
There's 6 seconds left in the second quarter. For three, here's Harris. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so that's the end of the first half. Hornets out in front, up by 6. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Here's Smith. And so in the game for the Hornets, we've got Smith. Miller is out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Count it, good. Ball's got 8.
Yeah, terrific work from the mid-range. Ball has an impressive feel when to take these shots.
And he lobs it up top. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Smith outside. With the teardrop. Good on the shot. He's got 11.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Charlotte has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Smith passes to Williams. There's Ball with a 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. There's the 3. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, asked to compare his game, Victor Wembanyama said, "I would hate that my game resembles any one player because that wouldn't be ambitious enough. My whole life, I've always tried to be one of one. I don't know where it comes from. I think I was born with it. I've always tried to be original. My goal is to be like something you have never seen." VA?
Wow. Mission accomplished there, Allie. Thank you.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Jordan Poole, he's checked in for LaMelo Ball. All right, with this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. The Spurs, number 1.
And their gritty mentality when it came to defense was really infectious. They were the best last year at holding opposing teams to low-scoring totals.
Here's Smith. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half. Coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
Here's Rogers. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. The Great One's got 17.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Here's Miller. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. The Great One passes to Wembanyama. Here's Miller, covered by Wembanyama. Miller can't get it to go.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Here's Rogers. Again, the Spurs score.
This right here, whew, this is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy, just great hustle play right there.
Now Poole. He's got 6. Cashes it in from 11 feet. Poole's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Thomas, he's checked in for San Antonio. And there's the rejection. They retain possession. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Charlotte Hornets. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Drew Holiday and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Sunday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Rogers, that's good.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Poole, the pass to Bagley. Smith with it. The 3. Drills it from deep. Smith's got 16 points now.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Here's Rogers. 21 points in the game. To the middle. Here's Branham. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Harris is checked in for San Antonio. And that's good as he hits both shots.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Smith passes to Stevens. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will. Here's Miller. And he gets it to go. And the Hornets lead by 12.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. And it's the Great One in at the point guard position. That's the San Antonio 5. The 3 from Ball. And the Hornets, another 3.
Didn't get a 3 in the first half, but now he's on the board with his first triple of the game.
Here's Rogers, pounded by Ball. Goes up at the stripe. Misses off the right iron.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
No good on the triple.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Rogers. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Over to the left wing. Here's Smith. Blocked. Here's Rogers. An easy 2 on the layup. The Great One's got 23 points.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
Here's Smith. Tipped. Back come the Spurs in transition. Here's Johnson. Miller pulls it in.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
And you don't see many 6'7" point guards, but that's not all that stands out with LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, not just a creator. He's a creative with the artistic inspiration to make plays that most of us couldn't envision, much less accomplish.
To the left wing. Here's Fleming. No good from outside.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Inside, here's Ball, and the layup is good off the glass. Ball's got 13 in the second half.
You know, when everything's clicking, Ball can steal the show, and we're seeing it right here.
And he lobs it up.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now.
2 minutes.
Pass to Smith.
2 minutes.
From 10 feet away. Here's Williams. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're losing by 17. 1:51 left to play in the fourth. All right, we present our New Balance player of the game, Brandon Miller.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
Oh, man, what an effort tonight. To put together this type of game against the defending champs, that is impressive. This is why so many people hold him in such high regard. Ball with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. For three, Smith. Rebound, San Antonio. Thomas has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Hornets.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm, and they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Brandon Miller.
Steals are almost a forgotten stat. We don't talk about them a ton, but he's been huge in that category.
Here's Rogers. Can't get it to drop. And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. For three, Smith. And the call is going to be, yes, on an illegal screen.
You can get away with 1-1.
And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Brian Anderson, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everybody.
Up guy, never sit. Told me when it's never quit. Since then, I've been a man on a mission. Hey, free the dogs out of. You ain't talking about no racks and I'm missing. Feeling like I'm Max P with no limit. I'm cozy. Hey, phone like she nosy. Hey, I don't want a piece on with the whole thing. freeze. Now one do it both feet. Now they want me gone, watch them closely. Up like it's no sleep. Woke up. Then tomorrow I'ma do it again. Then tomorrow I'ma do it again. Then tomorrow I'ma do it again. Woke up. Tomorrow I'ma do it again. Then tomorrow I'ma do it again. Then tomorrow I'ma do it again.
I'm excited about my income. I'm excited about my income. My life is real, it's not a sitcom. My life is real, it's not a sitcom. Recon. I'm a fixture, not a fixture, not a. Call me Charlie Hustle. They call me Charlie Hustle. I'm all about my bubble. I'm all about my bubble. With my knuckle. With my knuckle. If you don't stay up out my huddle. When people ask me what I've been doing, I'm living a dream. Used to serve my wet fresh up off of the. Don't play with the Scorpio, cause I stink. Make you cry, make you look like that Jordan meme. Jordan meme. Woke up.
Tomorrow I'ma do it again. Tomorrow I'ma do it again. Tomorrow I'ma do it again.
Woke up, got straight to it. Running like I'm late to it. Got so much drive, I need brake fluid. Don't do it like the Bay do it. Sheesh. I'ma get the trying. Sheesh. You ain't got a boy, you lying. Sheesh. DB, around in the lab like I'm DD. Me and my pops built this like wood shop. The brakes went out, I wish I could stop. I ain't no mechanic, but I made the hood pop. Came from the bottom, I need.
Your third option is ex-Zimmerman in the right, standing along the baseline. Throws a pass fake and then drops a low bounce around two players to the phenomenal finish. It's like he had eyes in the back of their heads. Great vision. Closing out with twisters in the rack. They receive a bounce hoop and pay it forward for a double lob. That's the kind of free-flowing basketball we love to see in Los Angeles. Choose your top play of the week right now. And if you'd like to be featured on 2K TV, send in your plays and your gamer tag with the hashtag 2KTV. Wow. I've got to run. I'm going to practice some passing myself, and you know it's going to be flashy. See you later.
Let's meet your San Antonio Spurs. At guard, number 2, Mitch Fleming.
Welcome to the NBA. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Sabonis is out there with Weissman. Then it's Johnson, and it's Logan in at the 1. And for the Spurs, the forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. Rogers is out there with Fleming. And it's Wembanyama in at the center, filling out the middle. Hey, Brent, you think we might be watching the future of the league tonight? Two very young teams with superstar-level talent.
Well, some teams, Kevin, develop and they try to teach lessons through losing. But what I like about these squads is they're focused on winning right now.
Here's Logan. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Sabonis is such a fantastic prospect, a guy you think is going to play 10 or 12 years in this league, and a good job there at getting contact and getting to the line.
Brent, many noteworthy second-generation stars in the NBA right now, like Domantas Sabonis.
Yeah, unbelievable. Had a chance to play against his dad, who was a force to be reckoned with at the center position. But Domantas has exceeded him in some ways, like multiple all-star selections.
Here's Logan, following the bucket by the Spurs. Lets it go from deep. Sacramento gets it back. Sabonis, no good. About a minute gone here in the first quarter. And yes, it's good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Logan after the made shot from Rogers. Steps back and fires. Rejected by Rogers. And here we go. Johnson with the block. And the shot goes in.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Here's Logan, guarded by Rogers. Here's Sabonis. Good defense by Wembanyama.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Here's Rogers, and he makes good on the layup. Rogers has got his second bucket of the night.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Grimes, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
To the middle. Here's Sohan, and he dunks it down.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Now here's Johnson. He had 15 points last outing.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
Here is Rogers. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Logan, guarded by Rogers. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And the Kings making a change here. Stanley's checked in. 1:57 left in the first quarter of the game. Here is Rogers. 6 points for him. To the inside, Thomas. A slam dunk by Thomas.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And so here's Sacramento, following the bucket by the Spurs. 5 to shoot. Here's Grimes. It's rebounded by Baldwin.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now here's Wiseman. Still yet to score. And finished off by Wiseman.
And Wiseman just has that great rebounding range to be in there and make something happen for a second chance bucket.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Rogers. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Logan. That one goes. Count it.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here is Rogers. It'll count. And that one released in time, but no good. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Spurs lead by
the Kings 8.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
We've got Baldwin. Thomas is out there with Markkanen. Then there's Rogers. And it's Branham in at the 2. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. The great one in that last game against Charlotte just was phenomenal. He scored 23 points on the night, and his work ethic was evident. notching a double-double and also making his presence felt. It was incredible watching him dominate like that, showing why he's considered a star in this league. Guys?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, he was sensational the other night, making play after play after play.
And that's what you want. Not only was the effort there, but how about the production as well?
Well, he can do a lot of different things, so he falls into these different roles. Which will it be tonight?
Sacramento on defense. 11-point game. It's hauled in by Frazier.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And so Markkanen will bring it up for San Antonio. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Unloads from 9. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Frazier. And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. After all the hype in the offseason, Brent, it's nice to finally get a feel for what these teams are all about.
Well, Kevin, you know the hype train around the NBA never stops rolling, so this league has grown in popularity globally. Seems like another jump over the past 3 or 4 years. People get built up and torn down at such a large scale. That's such a challenge for today's players to stay focused on the task at hand.
And the Spurs making a change here. Sohan's checked in. Sabonis, he's checked in for Sacramento. Last game for the Kings, they picked up the W against the Clippers. In the corner, it's Harris. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Harris has got his first 3 points of the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Grimes. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Passes it to Rogers. Out to Harris. Pass to Sohan. Here is Rogers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Now the pass to Nichols. Pulls it up. San Antonio with the rebound. This game against Sacramento is the first time they've met this year.
Yeah, some history here, though. Of course, they won that first-round series in last year's playoffs and ended up sending them packing.
Now the dish to Frazier. Right wing. Here's Sabonis. It's good.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
Man, it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
Shot clock at 6. Sabonis with the steal. There's a minute 40 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Grimes. Frazier the pass to Nichols. The offensive rebound. And staying with the play, Sabonis.
Yeah, Sabonis just cleaning the board, taking care of business. That's just too easy if you're the defense.
Here's Rogers. To the wing right side. Brenham makes no mistake on the open jump shot. And the Spurs lead by 12.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Victor Wembanyama has studied all the greats, and one in particular, Kobe Bryant. He says, I know all his stats and records, but mostly I admired his state of mind and his philosophy and his approach to the game. When I suffer, when I have a doubt, I wonder what Kobe would have done. and I know he would have done more, so I'm going back to it. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
51 seconds left to play in the first half. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. Fifth best, the Kings.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
And the second free throw, good. 50 seconds left in the first half of the game. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs in their last game, a loss to the Hornets. Logan, the pass to Frazier. Here's Logan, guarded by Rogers. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Logan. Here is Rogers. Nice move. He lays it in. Rogers has got 13.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Logan, guarded by Rogers. 6 on the shot clock. The tray. That shot off the mark. And so it's San Antonio holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defense has been active and effective. Back right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from the Great One.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Second half underway, and here's who Mike Brown's got on the floor. They've got Frazier. James Wiseman's out there with Sabonis. Then it's Johnson, and it's Logan in at the point guard position. Here's Rogers. That's it. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Pass to Frazier. Sacramento moving it around. Bangs home the trifecta. 10 points for him.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Rogers against Sabonis. Pass to Rogers. Here's Sohan. Pass to Wembanyama. Makes it off the glass. Wembanyama has got his third basket of the night.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And he lobs it up toward the rim and finished off by Wiseman.
I would love to throw lob passes to Wiseman because they could be anywhere.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
Spurs making a switch here. Branham's checked in. The Kings also with the sub. Grimes is checked in. Here is Rogers. 15 points in the game. Knocks it loose. And now Sacramento on the break. Here's Logan. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson. The Kings shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. San Antonio making a switch here. Barlow's checked in, and good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And taking a look here at some numbers for the great one. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 28 points a game, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. And, guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
Well, he looks to score, and he looks to score often.
On the wing, Johnson, defended by Wembanyama. Here's Sabonis, collects the two-pointer near the hoop. Sabonis has got 8 points.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
To the paint. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Johnson. A rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got his 4th rebound in this one.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
The Kings trail by 6. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Rebound by Sohan.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Rodgers passes to Barlow. Here is Rodgers. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's Logan. 12 points for him. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Floats it up for Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down. And the game is fully in their control.
Timeout called by the Kings.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Sacramento making a switch here. We've got 1:23 left here in the third quarter. Here's Grimes. Step back shot. Markkanen pulls it in. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. After a fantastic first season under Coach Mike Brown, the Kings are ready for bigger and better things in year 2. Brown said, "This is probably the first opportunity I've had that allows me to do what I feel was necessary to get the team headed in the right direction. There wasn't going to be much pushback because they were looking for somebody to give them guidance and direction." And he certainly embraced that responsibility, Kevin.
I like that. Yeah, he has embraced it. Good stuff, David, and thank you for the report. Baldwin can't get it to go. The Kings trail by 10. Here's Logan. 12 points for him. And the pass to Grimes. Sacramento again missing.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled the guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
For 3, Harris. Sacramento grabs the miss. Here's Nichols. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back to the action in just a minute. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Spurs leading by 10. We've got Baldwin. Fleming is out there with Rogers. Then it's Thomas. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Here's Rogers. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Logan. Thomas with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
Substitution for your Spurs. Wembanyama. Sohan.
So it's Sacramento now, down by 12. Just 2 to shoot. Offensive rebound. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Rogers. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. 24 points with a great one. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Spurs?
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And that one drops for him. Rogers has got 6 points in the quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And guys, aggressive in creating his own shots, but thus far they have not been falling. Probably a good time to try and devote some of that energy to getting others involved.
Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings. Here's Wiseman. On the wing, Johnson. Out left to the wing. Here's Logan. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with. And look how engaged he is on both ends.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Passes it to Wiseman. Here's Logan from deep. Drills the three-pointer.
He's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Well, this team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Teardrop shot. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Changing in quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Here's Logan, guarded by Rogers.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Logan. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And just how dangerous is he going to be throughout his career down there on the offensive glass?
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're in front by 15. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. present our New Balance Player of the Game, the Great One.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. 1:49 left to play in the final quarter. It's stolen. Here's Logan. 14 feet away. San Antonio with the rebound. Sohan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Rogers passes to Wembanyama. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Spurs.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And every win important in this one will go down as win number 3.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They've poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps. And the execution.
The weather outside might be chilly, but the second half of NBA 2K24 is red hot in Season 5. If you want to shine bright, then follow the example of Season 5's feature athlete Devin Booker of the Phoenix Suns. And just like Booker, now's the time to become one of the best in the world. Make your move to be one of the top repped players.
To help, level up your Winner's Circle badge perks to progress your badges faster than ever when you're winning games. Winner's Circle.
Happy Monday, everyone. This evening, we bring you now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. James Wiseman is out there with Johnson. Then it's Sabonis, and it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. And for the Spurs, Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's Fleming in at the shooting guard position. It seems like rookies these days get more playing time right away compared to past generations. But, Smitty, you were relied on immediately.
Yeah, I was a top 5 pick for the Miami Heat, and they were only in their 4th season as an expansion team. So I knew I was going to get a chance to play. I just wasn't sure how much.
So it's Sacramento now, after the basket by San Antonio. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Here's Rogers, and he's going for the oop here. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. There's the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Finished off the break.
Well, this gives you some confidence when you drop 3 straight to start the game.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Johnson passes to Grimes. 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Chalk up 2 there. The great one's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Man, they're just getting run over right now.
And you can really see they're starting to show some frustration.
Wiseman inside. Puts it up. And off the glass. That one's good.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
All right, a moment here about James Wiseman, a center with considerable talent, Smitty.
BA, I love to see him put it all together because this guy has potential to be an impactful player for the long haul. Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Here's Rogers, coming off a solid outing against Sacramento. Johnson with a bucket.
5 straight buckets to start the game. Off to a hot start.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Fires the 3. Sohan with a rebound. The Spurs have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Driving in. The kick out to Johnson. Over Wiseman. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Got a hand on it.
Reading the eyes of the shooter, Jeremy Sohan, denying the chance for a bucket.
Rogers, that's good.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
The Kings trailing. Sacramento calls timeout. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they faced the Spurs.
They were blown out by this squad last time. Could not stop the bench from scoring. That was the difference.
Give them a round of applause for your Spurs Youth Dance Team. Substitution on the court.
A quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season. Number 1, the Spurs. 5th best, the Kings.
A stat every team wants to excel in: three-point shooting. Both of these teams were fantastic from deep last season.
Here's Frazier. The layup off target.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in.
And they're really working the paint now.
Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And again, another missed shot.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
Fader on the way. Rogers misses.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Spurs foul. Thomas. First personal foul. First
and he
team.
can't get the first one.
Shooting for Sacramento. Stanley.
Good on the second one. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Here's Frazier. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Caldwell. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. San Antonio with a rebound.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Buries it from 3.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Oh, he picked him clean. And so it's San Antonio with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back with you shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Taking a look at Sacramento. Johnson is out there with James Wiseman. Then it's Sabonis, and it's Frazier in at the point guard position.
Thanks. The great one in the last game against the Kings was all business. He ended up with 26 points, and he made a lot of shrewd decisions with the ball, which led to a hefty assist total for him. He was such a difficult matchup in that one. We'll see how he follows it up tonight. Brian?
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
Count it. The great ones got 12 points. Well, the saying is defense wins championships. But in this day and age, don't you need both?
No question, B.A., you definitely do. I mean, we've seen plenty of great defenses flame out in the playoffs because they couldn't put up points. Defense alone isn't enough. You need a balance of both.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Up and in on the layup. The great ones got 4 points now in the quarter.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
From 11 feet away, San Antonio with a rebound.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Rebounded by Frazier.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
To the inside, Grimes. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused, and they've executed.
Here's Frazier. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Grimes. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Rogers. 14 points for him.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And in deciding against lowering the minimum age for the NBA draft, Grant, you think it's fair to 17 and 18-year-olds who want to go pro?
You know, B.A., I do think it's fair. I mean, there are other avenues in today's basketball environment where compensation for these guys is possible. You have the overseas route. You have the G League Ignite. And, of course, now colleges have the NIL. So that's huge.
And he drops the first. Both teams deciding to change it up. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Driving to the basket, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Sacramento. At the line for 2.
The first one falls. He's off on the second.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
It's stolen. Here's Grimes. Uses the glass on the layup. Grimes has gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Pass to Thomas. Here's Rogers. To the wing, right side. Here's Branham. Just 5 on the clock. Nails it from beyond the arc. Branham's got his first 3 points of the game.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Caldwell, covered by Wembanyama. Lets it fly. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Branham passes to the great one. And there's the lob. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
Pass to Grimes. Fires from deep. And the three-pointer goes. Grimes has got 7 points.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
To the wing on the left. Here's Branham. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And he banks in the layup. He's got 6.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
Here's Rogers. That shot off the mark. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Spurs out in front, up by 15. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And it's the Kings with the ball. 15-point game. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Inside it to 4 and 5, it's Sohan and Wembanyama. Then it's Keldon Johnson, and it's Fleming in at the 2. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Here's Rogers, following the score by Sacramento. And he's going for the lob. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now here's Wiseman. Pass to Grimes. Shot from the top of the key. It's hauled in by Rogers.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Well, the Kings shooting around 35% from the field so far. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. To the paint.
Throw it Sohan's way, and he'll take care of the rest. It's that easy.
The Kings have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Shoots from 12. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half. You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Here's Rogers. A 17-point lead, their biggest.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Johnson against Johnson. Out to the right wing. From deep three-point land. Here's Wiseman. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Sabonis. Johnson's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Rogers. He's got 14. Wembanyama finds Johnson. Here's Rogers. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Knocked loose. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Time called here. The Kings decide to talk it over.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He is taking some low percentage shots, and it's killing the flow of their offense. More motion, more ball movement, that should lead to better looks for him and for the entire team.
So both teams changing it up here. And now a look back at last year's top shooting teams in the NBA. Number 1, the Spurs.
Tremendous efficiency on offense. They were willing to put in their work to get great looks.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. And that one drops. The Great Ones got 20 points.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Frazier. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. It's a one-on-one situation. Hauled in by the Kings. Down low. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here.
Substitution on the court.
Three-pointer. The shot won't fall.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
And so in the game for the Kings, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And a quick look at how the Sacramento Kings schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the Portland Trailblazers. Then on Friday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Out to Sabonis. Shot clock at 6. Fires top of the key. Barlow grabs a miss.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Here's Rogers. Yep, that one goes. The Great Ones got 22 points.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Caldwell misses.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Rogers, that's good. The Great Ones got 10 points here in the second half.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And yep, shot. It's good.
He showed why he isn't afraid of anybody. Even though he gives up some height in that matchup, he rolls up and got the layup to go.
Pass to Thomas. Sabonis with some nice D.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. To the middle, pulls it, and there's another one for the Spurs.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Timeout call, Sacramento. And with expansion whispers continuing to grow, Smitty, if it happens, you figure there would have to be some realignment.
Yes, BA. Most likely a team would move to the east. Presents a chance for the NBA to change the layout of the league. Might add a division and find ways to cut down on travel.
Present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. Out to the wing. Outside Johnson. And Wiseman the bucket on the assist by Johnson.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Rogers. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now. All sorts of time. Fleming grabs the miss.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go. And great job to establish position and square up.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.
How about do my dance on the I'm a stand-up guy, never sit. Told me winners never quit. Since then, I've been a man on a mission. Hey, free the dogs out of you ain't talking about no racks and I'm missing. Feeling like I'm Master P with no limit. I made the I'm cozy. Hey, phone like her, she nosy. Hey, I don't want a piece, I want the whole thing. Mac pull up with see me out in public, make up freeze. Now I wanna do it both feet. Now they want me gone, watch them closely. Up like it's no sleep. Woke up. Then tomorrow I'ma do it again. Then tomorrow I'ma do it again. Then tomorrow I'ma do it again. Woke up. Tomorrow I'ma do it again. Then tomorrow I'ma do it again. Then tomorrow I'ma do it again.
I'm excited about my income. I'm excited about my income. My life is real, it's not a sitcom. My life is real, it's not a sitcom. Recon. I'm a fixture, not a Fixture, not a call me Charlie Hustle. They call me Charlie Hustle. I'm all about my bubble. I'm all about my bubble. With my knuckle. With my nephew, don't stay up out my huddle. When people ask me what I've been doing, I'm living a dream. Used to serve my wet fresh up off of the. Don't play with the Scorpio, cause I stink. Make you cry, make you look like that Jordan meme. Jordan meme. Woke up.
Hey, woke up, got straight to it. Running like I'm late to it. Got so much drive, I need brake fluid. Don't do it like the Bay do it. Sheesh, I'ma get the trying. Sheesh, you ain't got a boy, you lying. Sheesh, DB, around in the lab like I'm DD. Me and my pops built this like wood shop. The brakes went out, I wish I could stop. I ain't no mechanic, but I made the hood pop. Came from the bottom, I need. We been on the grind all weekend, deep in flow water, the deep end. We been them corners and let it swing.
Woke up. Tomorrow I'ma do it again. And tomorrow I'ma do it again. And tomorrow I'ma do it again. Woke up. And tomorrow I'ma do it again. And tomorrow I'ma do it again. And tomorrow I'ma do it again.
Everybody's on the move, so love is cold commotion. With a sudden whip crack on your neck, the heartbreak, the notion. But I'll find my way in the end, 'cause there'll be better times and better days ahead. And a love that's gonna find you, a love that's heaven sent, and it's coming round again. He writes the song to heal the pain, 'cause lover's time is borrowed. But by the time he sees the day, he's yesterday's tomorrow. But I'll find my way in the end, 'cause there'll be better times and better days ahead. And a love that's gonna find you, a love that's heaven sent, and it's coming round again. And I know you called me, but you never said what's wrong. Though in my dreams you saved me, so I guess you can have your song. But it's late in the day, and all I've gotta say is it's coming round again. But I'll find my way in the end, 'cause there'll be better times and better days ahead. And a love that's gonna find you, a love that's heaven sent, and it's coming round again. And I know you called me, but you never said what's wrong. Though in my dreams you saved me, so I guess you could have your song. But it's late in the day, and all I've gotta say is it's They think they got one about us. Don't trust. Is that all my dogs? There's some I can trust. They think they got one about us. That's what they think. PTSD nearly. My finger they ran up on. The Fate do a good job blending in with the road these days, but I still tell the difference. Realness get recognition. I recognize that from a distance, see it from far. Bet. Told bro, big you don't in a car. It feels good to see me in the charts. I used to. And Linkin Parks. You been warned, I'll ring the alarm. They talk about that, they ain't been in it once. YG got the trench coat on, it's black and long like a Christian nun. Tryna locate me a new plate, I don't put trust in vintage. Whinging and go get some money, what's wrong with these self-inflicted bums? For my livelihood, in my hood, but I don't recommend it, there's no longevity. Central, don't forget me, money don't make me lose my memory. A2 anti, do man badly, do that. Then I treat every month like a January. They think they got one up on us. I don't trust all my dogs, there's some I can trust. Won't even lie, I got PTSD nearly. My finger they ran up on us. I left home when I was 14, YJ was 10 and a man in the house. We go from babies straight to men. Get some money, relive your childhood. Shorty, think that I'm childish. Why? My Calvin's out of sight, out of mind. We ain't gotta jump out this ride. Unwind the window, keep it simple. Man off his mountain bike. Link up with the no agriculture, leave it to God, we don't practice obia, planning correct, we gon'
There's also a whole series of new rewards waiting for you as you make your way to the top. My favorite is the black on black jetpack at level 30. If you're looking to fly through the city and make your squad jealous, this is the way to do it.
If you prefer wheels, then check out the motorized drift trike at level 39. And be sure to use the left trigger to drift around corners. There's also a wearable mascot costume at level 20, several double XP coins, and much more.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Antetokounmpo is out there with Okoro, and it's Meyer in at the center. And for San Antonio, the forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. Rogers is out there with Fleming. And it's Wembanyama in at the center position. When you take a glance at the season and standings, Greg, teams are still kind of feeling things out.
Yeah, it's just so early in the season, Kevin, and that means teams still trying to establish an identity as well as experimenting and just trying out new rotations.
And the Spurs start out with the ball. Here is Rogers. And the shot goes down.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Here's Antetokounmpo. They get the rebound. And the rejection by It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Here is Rogers. Playing Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable, and that one is good.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
RJ, the Warriors' dominance of this era has put them among the best franchises of all time.
Yes, I would completely agree with that. No one comes close to the Lakers and Celtics, though, Cav. The Warriors, after the Spurs, I think the Spurs are 3, but the Warriors and the Bulls, because they had 2 dominant eras and not much really before and not much really after.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Swiped away. Driving inside. Here's Rogers. Passes it to Sohan. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Giannis passes to Meyer. Now Okoro. Here's Pajemski. 17 points in his last outing. McNeil. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here is Rogers. Wembanyama outside. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pass to McNeil. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. McNeil's got 7 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Warriors trail by 6. Good defense by Wembanyama.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
RJ at 6'5", Keldon Johnson plays bigger than his listed height, don't you think?
Yeah, Cav, not only does he play bigger, but he's stronger than he looks and is willing to throw that weight around. He has shown himself capable of playing the 3 or even the small ball 4 if you need him.
Boom, he chains it straight down.
Inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
A loss is a loss, but some of them hurt more than others. You just hope the extended overtime minutes didn't zap their energy for this game.
And a chance to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Brooklyn, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And right now, the Spurs, they had some high hopes coming out of the gate. Frustrated with their level of play thus far. But they certainly have the pieces to be a factor in this race.
Here is Elliott. 11 points for him in that last game against Atlanta. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Rogers. Back to Wembanyama. And that one drops. Wembanyama has got 9.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Elliott misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
White against Rogers. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Really on the right plate defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
At the line for 2, Rogers.
He's off on the second. Warriors trail by 11. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Can't hit the step back jump shot.
How did he brick that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Down low, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
And so it's San Antonio looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll return shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. You guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for San Antonio?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Connor is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Meyer in at the center filling out the middle. And the wait is now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. The great one in that last game against the Kings was all business. He ended up with 26 points, and his passing was a cut above, with a ton of assists on the night. The numbers he put up were really impressive, and he's somebody everybody loves watching. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
The first one falls. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rules. Could you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. It seems less extreme.
And the layup's good off the glass. Rodgers has got the lead up to 13 now for the Spurs.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's McNeil. Last time out he had 13 points. Stolen by Markkanen. The pass to Baldwin. Here's Rodgers, and he banks in the layup. Rodgers has got 9.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Warriors trail by 15. Lets a floater go. McNeil misses. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. It's rebounded by Golden State. On this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
And the more you see each other, the more contentious it gets. No bad blood between these teams right now, but that can change over the course of the season.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Warriors trail by 15. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's a Okoro. Good D by Johnson.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Here is Rodgers. He's got 9, and that one good. He's got 11.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Golden State. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Podziemski. Puts up a three. Markkanen pulls it in. Spurs lead by 17. In a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Friday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Portland Trail Blazers.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Arlo's checked in, and Harris subbed in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's Bonner in the corner. His three-pointers off the mark.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. But when you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Outside, White. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
We've got 1:08 left here in the second. Here's Rodgers. And the layup is good. Rodgers has got 19 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Page. No scoring in this one. And again, unable to change momentum here. And again, shot good from Rodgers.
His play just keeps getting better. Clearly building on the foundation of that strong first quarter.
And the foul called on the great one. That's his first foul. A different look now for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Johnson. And Baldwin subbed in for Fleming. The Warriors also with a sub. Carey's checked in. Timeout called the Warriors. Without question, the great one displaying his skills today.
He's been on an absolute tear inside. They've got to figure out a way to keep him out of the lane. I don't know.
40 seconds left now here in the second. Here's White. And he drops in the layup off the glass. White's got his first 2 points of the night.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Wembanyama, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Here's Rodgers. He gets that one. 23 points in the game.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And it's White missing. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be right back after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from the great one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. Fleming is out there with Rodgers. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Off the inbound pass. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
The Spurs have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. Here's McNeil.
Spurs foul. Sohan. First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Okoro, covered by Johnson. Pass to McNeil, launches it, and Fleming pulls it down.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Wembanyama, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Wembanyama has got 11.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Meyer passes to Giannis. And here is Okoro. He has yet to score. Pass to Podziemski. Driving to the basket. Uses both hands to slam it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to that, okay, even better. He'll take it. He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Kicks to Giannis. Passes to Meyer. Here's McNeil. Clock at 4. The three-pointer, no good. Here is Rogers, who's got 23. Missed inside.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact. So a... And the Spurs with possession here. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Elliott is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Bonner. And it's McNeil in at the 1. Now we know, Richard, you've made your stance on shortening the NBA season very clear. Are you still opposed to the idea?
I am so opposed to it. When you think about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Will Chamberlain, Bill Russell, you think about the travel that these guys had to do, and they still played 82 games. They weren't sitting in first-class seats. And now, fast forward 40, 50 years, players can't do that, or they want to shorten the game. I'm sorry. Stick with the history. You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Plenty of space. And he hits the jump shot. Markkanen's got his first 2 points.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here is Rogers. Outside, George shoots a 3. That shot off. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Bonner's shot good.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here is Rogers. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. The feed to Bonner. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Bonner's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here is Rogers. And the layup falls. Rodgers has got 25 points in the game.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Doubled by Rodgers. The dish now to McNeil. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here is Rodgers. What do you think of the league's most recent CBA, Greg? That 7-year deal just signed.
Well, Kevin, the NBA and Players Association both need to be commended. Labor peace for the rest of the decade. Most pro sports don't have this kind of stability. Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Shot by Podziemski, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here is Rodgers. Here's Thomas. And Bonner pulls it down.
I'm not sure what happened there. His family's in the building. I don't know. You have to finish those.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Spurs.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for the Great One.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Podziemski grabs the board.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
McNeil misses.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Here is Rodgers. Inside, it's Solomon to Kumbo. Pass to Podziemski. Over Harris. Rebound San Antonio. Here is Rodgers. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's McNeil. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
They think they got one about us. Don't trust. Is that all my dogs this summer can trust? They think they got one about us. That's what they think. PTSD nearly. What finger they ran up on?
The fake do a good job blending in with the road these days, but I still tell the difference. Realness get recognition. I recognize that from a distance, see it from far. Bet. Told bro, beg you don't in a car. It feels good to see me in the charts. I used to. And Linkin Parks. You been warned, I'll ring the alarm. They talk about that, they ain't been in it once. YG got the trench coat on, it's black and long like a Christian nun. Tryna locate me a new plate, I don't put trust in vintage. Whinging and go get some money, what's wrong with these self-inflicted bums? For my livelihood, in my hood, but I don't recommend it, there's no longevity. Central, don't forget me, money don't make me lose my memory. A2 anti, do man badly, do that. Then I treat every month like a January. They think they got one up on us. I don't trust. All my dogs, there's some I can trust. Won't even lie, I got PTSD nearly. My finger, they ran up on us. I left home when I was 14, White J was 10 and a man in the house. We go from baby straight to men. Get some money, relive your childhood. Shorty, you think that I'm childish. Why? My Calvin's out of sight, out of mind. We ain't gotta jump out this ride. Unwind the window, keep it simple. Man off his mountain bike. Link up with a no agriculture. Leave it to God, we don't practice obia. Planning correct, we gon' catch him. I can't go broke, that's a no-no. Can't fall off, that's awkward. My chain cost 60,000, cool, that's a club performance. I don't like bragging, I'm a low life, but I like high fashion. A Miri denim, it cost the arm and a leg and a G, still sagging. Bro still yin and yang and I need more balance. Baby, I just wanna sorry, I don't wanna meet your parents. They think they got one up on us. I don't trust that all my dogs, there's some I can trust. Won't even lie, I got PTSD nearly. My finger, they ran up on us. I left home when I was 14, White J was 10 and a man in the house. We go from baby straight to men. They think they got one up on us. I don't trust that all my dogs, there's some I can trust. Won't even lie, I got PTSD nearly. My finger, they ran up on us. I left home when I was 14, White J was 10 and a man in the house. We go from baby straight to men.
Set up, keep on telling myself I'm better. Head propelling my mental affairs. I know you want peace instead of me getting jealous. Teasing the extra, you chewing my thoughts like extra. Fluid my tempo, I don't like stopping. Flips, I reveal my cap, new era. Wanna be honest with you, girl, I know you caught my issues. Pearls on Madonna fit you. I visualize my whole life to fit you in it somehow. So the problem with you isn't what you like, but what comes within you. Building on what can fix you. Tell me what the issue is. Wrong and a little bit soft, I get it. Talk with a vision, beat pause, let's get it. Walk in a better beach, not like Venice. Songs had you bitter weak like this. Too real, don't press pause, let's talk about feelings. Talk endless, take a fresh breath, take business. We gon' take off, don't let me go spinning. Hey.
Chica, ¿qué dices? Saoco, papi, saoco. Saoco, papi, saoco. Chica, ¿qué dices? Saoco, papi, saoco. Saoco, papi, saoco. Saoco, papi, saoco. Cuando pone perla en el collar, te pipián diferentes, ya no son perla uno. Cuando los cubitos de hielo ya no se guarda hielo, se congela uno. Cuando es de noche en el cielo y se vuelve de día, ya todo eso cambió. Cuando el caballo entra a Troya, tú te confías, te ardió. Yo soy muy mi.
Hey, share your top plays on social media with the hashtag 2KTVWow and check back to see if your play made the cut.
So cold. We're here at NBA All-Star Weekend. I see some kids playing some 2K, so let's go ask. Sit in between here. Okay, who was the first WNBA star on the cover?
Candace Parker. It was Sue Bird.
Candace Parker's the right answer. Congratulations.
Parker, wow, that's amazing.
Here you go. Hey.
Thank you.
So what are we doing here at the Kia activation?
Yeah, so today we got the Kia Skills Challenge. We have 3 passes into this first net here. You'll then shoot a layup.
They're always trying to expose me at this NBA crossover, I swear. First try. What is your favorite part of the watch?
My favorite part of the watch, having my rap logo on the center of it on the hand.
All right.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A Spurs team walking to the locker room earlier, determined to have a big night on their home court. Welcome and thanks for joining 2K Sports for a Friday night full of NBA action. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. They've got Holmgren, and it's Reynolds in at the power forward position. And for the Spurs, inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sohan and Wembanyama. Then it's Keldon Johnson, and it's the great one in at the point. And a lot on the line here tonight, Grant. Each team looking for bragging rights in the West.
And you kind of get this feeling, the way it's all playing out, that they're on a collision course to meet again in the conference finals. And that's what makes this such an intriguing matchup. The winner here gains a slight mental edge for later on down the road.
Here's Rodgers. He played a great game against New Orleans. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Thunder.
Thunder ball.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And the main takeaway was their accuracy from beyond the arc. An impressive performance indeed.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
Here's Rodgers. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game.
And good patience from Johnson to wait for his man to open up.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tight defense on him. Yes, it's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
About a minute played here so far in the first. To the paint. Here's Reynolds. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Thunder, Reynolds, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Rogers. Unable to get that one.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Launches it from deep. Fleming grabs the miss.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tightly guarded. Counted.
Incredible focus there by SGA. The ability to absorb contact and continue through it.
Here's Rogers. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And that one misses.
For your Spurs, Rogers, 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. The Thunder have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Reynolds. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Counted from distance. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7.
We all know SGA is a prolific driver. The counterpoint has got to be, he's got to be a threat from 3.
Inside. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Here's Sasser. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Their last meeting was in this building. They were able to come out on top.
They were able to pull out a win last time because their bench came up big. It's so important to have depth on your roster.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Rogers. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. A good look from Johnson. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
Well, one thing about Chet, this guy plays hard, and he's not going to let defenders phase him.
Here's Rogers. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Rogers. Throws it up high.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He takes it in. It's hauled in by Rogers. San Antonio trailing here. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here's Holmgren. Cranked it in off the glass.
It's amazing. If you keep moving as an offensive player, you grab the loose ball, put it in the basket, Chet Holmgren. Yes, sir, second chance.
Here's Rogers. He's got 5. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted, pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Markkanen's checked in for Johnson.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Rogers. It's good, and there's a block called on the play. He'll get one free throw.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Rogers. Defensive foul. Darryl Webster.
And the free throw, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Webster. Oh, he buries the 20-footer. There's 6 seconds left to play in the first. 1 second left. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shame if those points didn't count. I'm so glad the officials were able to take a second look and make the right call.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Thunder out in front. They lead by 5. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Sasser in at the 2-guard spot.
Thanks. The great one in the last game against the Pelicans really lit up the floor. He finished with 30 points, and his assist numbers were unreal, making his teammates very happy. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game, guys.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Making the most of that possession, unwilling to give up on the play.
All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture in an NBA organization.
BA, culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Who wants a free T-shirt? Get on your feet and go wild so we can see.
Well, you always want high field goal percentages from the bigs. These are the best at efficiently putting the ball in the bucket. Victor Wembanyama, third.
There's a lot of physicality from this group, but also great touch from the field. Most of these guys possess a nice blend of strength and finesse.
And all with an outstanding work ethic as well. Constant effort and motion, always doing whatever they can to get the best possible position and the ultra-high percentage shot.
Stockton's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Here's Rogers. Pass to Sohan. Here's Rogers. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for him.
And I think the grind of the season has caught up to him a little. You can see it in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a dive. He appears to be wearing down. Maybe he can get his legs back under him today.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And in that game, it wasn't just the starters who played a big part. They got a ton of points off the bench.
When you get that kind of a complete effort, that's a game you're going to win far more often than not.
For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Here's Rogers. He's got 13. To the right side. No one near him. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
The Thunder have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Bridges passes to Stockton. Beyond the arc. Rebound San Antonio.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Stockton. The Spurs making their last shot. Outside Hunter. Back to Bridges. Clock at 6. The Thunder with another miss. Here's San Antonio now. They've got a 10-0 run going. Rogers. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Now a timeout call by Oklahoma City.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
The Thunder making a switch here. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Simons. They get it back.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Here's Rogers. Here's Wembanyama. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
Man, the defense.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Spurs out in front. They lead by 5. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
29.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting 40% so far in this one. Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Fleming in at the 2. That's the San Antonio 5.
There's so many ways Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can create for this offense. He's becoming one of the top scorers in the game.
Here's Rogers. Drops in the layup for 2. The Great Ones got 19 points.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Here's Sasser. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
This guy is an absolute scorer from anywhere on the floor. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work in the mid-range.
The great one passes to Johnson. Here's Rogers. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Oh, there's the alley. And an emphatic jam on the lob. Woo!
I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Here's Rogers. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, they get a hand on it. Bridges passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. A big triple. Gilgeous-Alexander.
You love how fast Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as it touches his hands, it is ready to go.
Here's Sohan. Sinks it from distance. Sohan's got 7 points.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander for 3. Bridges. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Here's Rogers. He's got 19. Misses from short range. Bridges, left side. The baseline J. No good there.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Wembanyama. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Out left to the wing. Sasser. Tries again. And it's laid up and in by Holmgren. He has 6.
Holmgren has so many moves. You're never sure which way he's going to go. Keeps your defense off balance.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Time to get up and get loud right back.
So both teams making some changes here. And with this break, we have a chance to look at the best of the NBA shot blockers this season. Number 1, Chet Holmgren. Victor Wembanyama is 2nd.
They're premier shot blockers, and they do it with instincts as much as length and athleticism.
Deflected.
Spurs foul. Rogers. 2nd personal foul. 1st team foul.
The Thunder have gone 4 of 8 in the 3rd. Simons passes to Hunter, and here's Holmgren. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the 3rd quarter. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Well, at that size, guys, doesn't take much elevation for Chet to finish. The D has to do a better job keeping him out of the paint.
Here's Rogers. Pass to Thomas. Here's Barlow. And the layup is good. Barlow's got his first basket of the night.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Pulls up, high post. Here's Holmgren. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Very difficult to block a 7.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting about 43% in this one. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the 4th. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Holmgren in at center. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And the basket by Branham. Branham's got 9 points now in the second half.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it. Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Here's Rogers. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Rogers misses.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
Second personal foul.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for the Thunder.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Rogers. And his next assist would give him a double-double on the night.
He's shown tremendous vision and tremendous heart out there.
And stolen by Holmgren. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches a three. They grab their own miss. And that one's good. Holmgren.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Up high, and down it goes on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Here's Bridges. Buries it down low.
The simple bounce pass works at any level, including the highest level.
Here's Rogers. Lays it up and banks it in. The Great One's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Gets the three to fall.
That's his third triple this half, and that's after hitting only one before that.
Here's Rogers. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Rogers, that's good.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Down low. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
I love when Shea does not just settle for a layup. Finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. To present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Rogers. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And the foul goes against Oklahoma City. He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so both free throws good. And it's a 9-point game here. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 8th rebound here tonight. The Great One passes to Sohan. Here's Fleming. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. The shot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Boy, the more you watch Shai Gilgeous-Alexander play, the more he shows you the aspects of his game just getting better and better and better.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it. Well, this is why you put it in the vicinity of Chet Holmgren. They trust that he's going to finish, and he does.
The great one passes to Wembanyama. Here's Rogers. Back to Wembanyama. Clock at 6. And stolen by Holmgren.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Wembanyama. Rejected by Holmgren.
Get it out of here. Holmgren too much defensively.
Money. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And they go to the intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Spurs, Rogers. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, it's about the little details. Capitalize at the free throw line, add to your lead.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're down by 7. 26 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Sasser. Pass to Reynolds. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
What a moment for Gilgeous-Alexander in the clutch. Yes, sir.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5.
San Antonio, Rogers.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're behind by 6. 17 seconds left in the final quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
They need to answer fast.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Here's Sasser. Unloads from 13. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Here's Rogers. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Sasser. It's off. And so it's San Antonio with the W. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And we'll see you next time.
Chica, ¿qué dices? Saoco, papi, saoco. Saoco, papi, saoco. Chica, ¿qué dices? Saoco, papi. papi, saoco. Saoco, papi, saoco. Saoco, papi, saoco. Cuando pone perla en el collar, te pipián diferentes, ya no son perla uno. Cuando los cubitos de hielo ya no se guarda hielo, se congela uno. Cuando es de noche en el cielo y se vuelve de día, ya todo eso cambió. Cuando el caballo entra a Troya, tú te confías, te ardió. No, yo soy muy mía, yo me transformo. No mariposa, yo me transformo. Me capté de drag queen, yo me transformo. Lluvia de estrella, yo me transformo. Pasa de vuelta, yo me transformo. Como chica, ¿qué dices? Saoco, papi, saoco. Saoco, papi, saoco. Chica, ¿qué dices? Saoco, papi, saoco. Saoco, papi, saoco. Saoco, papi, saoco. Cuando pone perla en el collar, te pipián diferentes, ya no son perla uno. Cuando los cubitos de hielo ya no se guarda hielo.
You got it. Come on, come on.